Morning, everyone. Welcome to another session of FB Live. For those of you who first join us today, my name is Joey and I am a craft instructor from Craft Space. Today, we are going to celebrate a very interesting day, right? If you are a cat person, this is a workshop for you, yeah? And if you are not a cat person, don't worry. We will also have a lot of fun doing a cat related activity today, right? So, what are we celebrating today? We are celebrating International Cats Day. Actually, it is celebrated worldwide, internationally on the 8th of August, which is tomorrow. So it's one day in advance that we celebrated it. We celebrate it, right? Okay, so today what we are going to do, we are going to tell a little bit of the history of cats, yeah, and we also will tell some of the fun facts as well as some of the ways to celebrate International Cats Day. Now, for all of you who have been joining us since day one, when we started off our FB Live, we hope to, we are very happy and very appreciative for your continuous support. For those of you who first joined us, thank you very much for joining. At the same time, just to inform you that most of our activities on the FB Live is related to sustainability, yeah, which means that we only use recyclable materials like plastics, cardboards, sometimes glass, sometimes metal. But so far, we have not been using glass and metal because those are considered a little more dangerous, yeah, for kids to handle, right? So for those of you who are here today, hope you have had a very hefty breakfast, yeah, healthy breakfast. At the same time, you have found a comfortable spot so that you can sit down and relax while enjoying this 1 hour, all right? So, what is International Cats Day? A little bit about the fact and some information about International Cats Day. So today we are going to be a little bit more relaxed, yeah? So we will talk about cats instead. Last month we talked about plastic free, right? So there are a lot of information. Some may think that it is a little bit overloaded, but don't worry. We are going to repeat in some other months, all right? But today we are going to talk about cats. So for cats lovers or those of you who are interested in cats, please make sure that you are in front of the screen, yeah? So like I mentioned, International Cats Day is celebrated every year on the 8th of August, yeah? It is a day to celebrate one of humans' most common and ancient pets, right? They have been even worshipped as gods in Egypt, yeah? Cats are also considered one of the coolest beings on the planet, yeah? They are considered independent, inquisitive, adventurous, have an amazing physiognomy and the power to heal by themselves most of the time, right? So if they're injured, they can heal by themselves, okay? Excuse me. Now, research has also mentioned that owning a cat, in fact, most of the pets, yeah, it can actually improve mental health and to relieve stress, anxiety, as well as depression. So pets in general actually help to balance of our mental health, okay? So it actually helps to improve, yeah? That is the reason why cats are the most popular pets in the world. You will be surprised that in the world, we have 500 million of cats worldwide, yeah? Around the household or neighborhood, yeah? So how amazing it is. All right, so before we continue more on the history of cats, let's see what we are doing today. All right, so we are going to make a book storage or a book organizer using cardboard or cereal box, but with a cat character on it, right? So for those of you who have pre-registered with us, you have received our material list. So please get everything ready, right? But for those of you who join us now, you do not have the materials, don't worry, we are going to go through all the materials with you. And if you are able to find it now, then we can do it together. Otherwise, you can watch the replay of this video after you have gathered all the materials. All right, so let's see, what do we need? First and foremost, we will need cereal box. Okay, if you have one, you just have to be a little bit sort of like, because we are going to cut it half. So if you have only one, just make sure that when you cut, you have to cut the cat face together. All right. Now for best, if let's say you can find two, the second one is for us to make the cat face and also the back of the cat. All right. So if you do not have this, then you can also replace it with normal cardboard. All right. Or something thick, it doesn't matter, or tissue box, or in fact, you can use face mask box. Okay, so this is the first one. And then after that, of course, we will need our scissors as well as cutter. All right, so these are sharp objects, so if you are not able to handle them independently, please get help from your parents. We need pen, okay, glue, because we are using only cardboard. So Yoo-hoo glue or glue stick will do. All right. And then we will need our rulers. And for those of you who would like to paint, then you can use acrylic paint. For me, today I am going to make the book storage or book organizer using leftover colored papers. So you can also use colored paper to make it. All right. Now for those who have purchased our e-templates, you should have printed out 4 pages of e-templates. Okay, so if you have this, please keep this and get it ready at the site. All right, and then we are ready to start. Okay, so first and foremost, what we need is we need to cut this cereal box into half. All right, so we need to measure it. Let's see how big is this, and then make sure that it is half, yeah, when you cut it. Okay, so mine is about 19 plus 9.5, so it's 28.5, 28.5, then I will have to cut it half. Right. So let's cut it half first, okay? Same thing for all of you. So let's draw the line so we know where to cut. Now, after we cut this half, what we need to do is we need to stick them together. All right, for those of you who do not have 2 cereal box, this is where you will need to be mindful, because you need to cut together with the ear. All right, it will be better if, let's say, you can cut together with the ear. Otherwise, then your ear can be of a separate piece, and then after that you can stick it on from the inside. Yeah. Okay, so I've drawn half, and then now I am going to cut it. So cutting, first and foremost, I will take a knife to poke hole. Okay, and then after that I will use my scissors to cut it so that it is easier. Okay. Now a lot of kids, they do not know how to cut cardboard, yeah, or cereal box, because it is quite challenging for them to cut it when it is not flattened. So what you need to do is just poke a hole for them, yeah, and then after that they can cut it according to the line, right? Okay, so let me just quickly cut this, and then after that we can talk more about cats, right? So we are going to talk a little bit about the history of cats later on, yeah. So both sides, you have this, and then we are going to stick this together to make it a bigger place, okay? So first and foremost, if let's say you have opened the box, of course, then you need to stick it back. Yeah, so sticking it back, you can use either paper to stick it, or you can use glue to stick it. For me, I will just use a masking tape, so it's easier. Now, we prefer to use masking tape or those paper tape. Masking tape is considered as paper tape as well, or cloth tape. The reason why is because cellophane tape is considered as single-use plastic. And while we are trying to educate kids to live a more sustainable lifestyle, which means to try to live a plastic-free life. So that is the reason why we are trying to do away with single-use plastic, right? So we just stick it on. And then after that, we are going to stick this together, okay? So this is what we are going to do first. Now, if let's say it's not aligned or is slightly longer than the other, it's fine, don't worry, okay? We are not in a in a workshop where you need everything to be perfect, okay? Main thing is you have fun doing the activity, all right? That is what all arts and craft is all about. It's not about making the best, yeah? It's about relaxing and also do something that you like, okay? So like mine, I have one longer than the other, okay? So I am just going to stick it like this so that there are 2 layers, okay? So again, I am going to take this at the side and at the bottom so that they will stick together. You can also use glue to stick it. Yoo-hoo glue will work best. If you want to use hot glue gun also, it's okay. Main thing is we need to stick this together. That's all. All right. Okay. So after this, what we do is we will start to, for those of you who are going to paint, please start painting. And for those of you who will be using colored paper, you can start to measure the size, okay? So we need all 4 sides, yeah? Left, right, and then front and back, okay? So for those of you who have the template, this is where you will take out your templates and start to trace it, okay? Now, if the whole face will look like that. Now, this is a standard size for slightly bigger. It's a slightly bigger size compared to your standard size cereal box because we need it to be jutting out a little bit, okay? So the face will be in front. So what you need to do is you need to cut. If let's say you want to paint it afterwards or you want to color in, you can straight away do it on the paper itself. But then before that, you need to cut it and stick it onto another cardboard. Why? Because we need it to look a little bit thicker. Otherwise, paper will be very flimsy. So when you stick it on, maybe the ears part will not stand. It may be going down like this, okay? So we need to stick it onto a cardboard first, then only we stick it onto the storage box, okay? So we can do this first for those of you who have the template. Now, for those of you who do not have the template, don't worry. What you need to do is you can trace, okay, the size, and then trace it onto the other box and together with the ear. So you can draw the 2 triangles on top, okay? Now, if let's say you say, it is a little bit too complicated and you do not have enough cardboard, don't worry. What you need to do is you just cut 2 triangles and then you can stick it on here. After you paint it, you can stick it on, okay? So there are many methods of doing it. So it depends on how you want to do it, all right? So let's see. I am going to do a rainbow color cat using all the leftovers color paper that I have, which we collected from all our craft sessions since day 1. Yeah, Since day one means that since we launched craft space like 5-6 years ago, yeah, we have been collecting all these papers, because sometimes kids, when they cut, they always like to cut in the middle. So that is how we collected the rest of the parts, and then we keep it for the next use, right? So how are we going to do it? I am going to stick it and make it multicolor cat. Let's see how are we going to do it first. First and foremost, we are going to do the side. I am going to put the side, let's see, pink. No, not big enough. Let's see, what color do I have? The big ones. Okay. So we will take 2 colors of those that are big enough. If let's say you want to make a single color, you can too. Okay, it is, you need not follow my color. Okay, this is good, gray color. Okay, so this is what I am going to use. Okay, so I am going to cut this, and then after that I am going to stick it on slightly more. Okay, let's see, I'll cut half. Yep, just nice. So I will just fold half, and then I'll cut it, and then I'll stick it. I am going to make the side first. Okay, so for those of you who have the colored paper, you can also stick the side so that it will make it look nicer. Okay, so this is how I'm going to stick it, right? Okay, so for this I am going to use my hot glue gun so that it's easier. This one, when you stick it, you can trace it, and then you can cut it according to the size, yeah? Because we want it to be just nice. No, with no, you can stick it a little bit out if let's say you want. All right, so both sides, we will do this first. Okay, and then I am going to stick this so that it will not jut out later on. Okay, good. Now this is the side, and then after that I am going to make the face. Face will be here, and then the back with the tail on. So in terms of the face, let's see how it should go in terms of the color combination. Okay, so I will start with purple, and then after that I will put maybe something light. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we will start with purple. So this one we can just use colored paper, or for those of you who wants to make it, who wants to paint it, you can actually paint it colorful as well. Yeah, rainbow color. After all, this is your cat. Yeah. So you can make it any color you want. Make it a happy cat instead. All right. Okay, so this is how I am going to stick it. And then I will cut off the extra. Okay, so stick it on. And then after that, the extra one, I will cut it off. Okay. All right, so let's talk about cats. Okay, so as we know, cats are originally considered as a carnivore. Yeah, they eat mammals. Yeah, they don't. They are considered the goddess. Yeah, in Egypt, right? And at the same time, they are also considered as the protector. Why the protector? Because they are actually originally from Africa. They are African wild cats, yeah. and they used to catch all those pests, or what we call as vermins, yeah. So like rats, mice, okay. Human being, we actually domesticated them so that they become pets, yeah. The first historical human record about cats can be found in the Asian Egyptian civilizations culture. That is what I've researched on, yeah. The first known cat, the goddess of the cat, is actually called Mafdet. Mafdet, okay. It is also regarded as the protector against snakes, scorpions, and evil during the first dynasty. Okay, so they are not just goddess, they are also protector. Okay, later on, after the Egyptian dynasty collapsed, cats became popular everywhere. Yeah, so they became popular. Greeks and Romans used them as pest control because they eat all these rats and mice. Okay, in the East, cats are owned by all these rich and wealthy people. Yeah, so they used to be only affordable to the rich and famous. Not like now. Yeah, everyone can actually own a cat as long as you love them. All right. Okay, and in fact, you can find cats everywhere. Yeah, you can find them everywhere. They sometimes will come to your house uninvited as well, right? Okay. So during the middle age, yeah, in Europe, cats became associated with superstition and suspected of carrying disease during the Black Death in year 1348. Okay, so they are actually rumored to be the carrier of the disease. So that is why a lot of cats are killed during that time. Okay, so it is said that only until year 16,000, 1600, the cat's reputation started to recover. Means that they have probably either they have forgotten about it, yeah, or they have actually um, revived their reputation. Okay, to date, like I mentioned, we have about half a billion, not even million, half a billion of cats around the world. And since 2002, thanks to the International Fund of Animal Welfare, and among some of the animal rights group, right? So they actually created this special day to celebrate everything cats, yeah, everything related to cats. So that is why cats have their own holiday on this day, right? But on a more serious note, the day is actually created to raise awareness, yeah, for cats and learn about ways to help and protect them. So it is not just about a celebration at all, yeah. So you can actually learn a little bit more about cats. At the same time, tell your friends and family about the importance of caring for them. All right. Okay, so let's still continue on with our cats. Now I am going to trace my template onto another cardboard so that I can start to stick on it. Yeah. Okay, so this one I will quickly stick it on first so that it's easier for me to cut. Okay, so for those that do not have the template, don't worry, you can just like I mentioned, you can just trace it onto another cardboard, or you can straight away paint it onto your cereal box. Yeah. Okay, so first and foremost, let's cut this. Okay, so a little fun fact about cats. When I first did the research, yeah, on this day, and found out that some of the information that I wasn't even aware of, and it is quite amusing, yeah, for me. So I hope that you will also find it interesting. Yeah, we didn't even know. Okay, now first and foremost, I found out that cats has been to space. Yeah, and the first cat that has been to space was named Felicite. Okay, that's the name of the cat, Felicite. And I'm not sure whether it's a female cat or a male cat. It should be a female, looking at the name, but we can't assume, right? So it actually went to space in the year 1963 on 18th of October. Interestingly enough, human being actually, the first human that actually been to space was in year 1961. Yeah, that was the first man being in space. Yeah, and 2 years later is the cat. Yeah, who I have not known about this until now actually. Okay, and do you know that cats has been around for at least 9,500 years? Yeah, so in year 2004, yeah, French archaeologists actually found a 9,500-year-old cat grave in Cyprus. So they say that they could be that long, yeah. And for those of you who know Pushin, who knows Pushin, the cat, the gray cat? If you know, please type it in to the comment section with the character of the cat so that other people also know. Because for all these years that I know Pushin, I thought that they are actually a Japanese character, yeah, from Japan, but it is not. It was actually created by US artists, yeah, named Claire Belton and Andrew Duff for a character in their web comic called Everyday Cute in year 2010. So Pushin is a fat gray cat, and it is very well known, yeah. So that is Pushin. And then anyone knows Grumpy Cats? It was actually created in the year 2014. Yeah, Grumpy Cat. It was created in the year 2014. And interesting enough that the Grumpy Cat has his own Facebook account. Yeah, so you can actually go in the Facebook, you can actually search Grumpy Cat, and you will see that they have at least 7 million likes. I would wish that for my Facebook page. Yeah, 7 million likes. How amazing it is. We don't even have 7 million likes, do we? No. Yeah, so that is amazing. Yeah, so if for those of you who want to know, you can actually go to their Facebook page, right, and check it out. Sorry? Yeah. So Pushin is cute, isn't it? So that is why a lot of people know them. Okay. Now, for those of you who have cats at home, do you realize that they spend 70% of their time sleeping? In their life, they actually spend 70% of the time sleeping. And of course, 30% other things. Yeah. So that is a little bit about cat. Yeah. And also when I did the research from the Guinness World of Record, right? They mentioned that the longest cat measures 48.5 inches or 123.2 cm, which means that if it is a long ruler, we are talking about 4 long ruler, yeah, because each long ruler is about 30 cm. So this is 123.2 cm. That is very, very big cat. And the tallest cat measures 19.05 inches or 48.4 cm. 48.4 cm. Probably bigger than a baby. Definitely bigger than a baby, isn't it? That is the tallest cat. Now for the speed, okay, maximum speed for a house cat is 30 miles per hour or 48.28 kilometer per hour. So they can be quite fast, I would say. Yeah, they can be quite fast. Okay, so these are some of the fun facts about cats. Okay, so I am almost done with the head. Now I am just sticking on the strip of color paper. Okay, and then after that we can stick on the rest. Yeah. Okay, so first color is done. Now I am going to stick the other color. Okay. Now, in the Guinness Book of Record, it also mentioned that Merlin, yeah, a black and white cat from UK, has the record for the loudest purr, and his purr is 27.8 dB. I'm not sure what is the um, indication in terms of the how they actually measure sound, but Merlin has the loudest purr, and Blackie becomes the world richest cat in they never mention about the year, with 7 million pound of fortune. 7 million pound of fortune, yeah, when his owner died. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? When we start to do a little bit research of cat, then there are so many interesting facts that we found. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully that your cat is coming around nice. Okay. Don't worry if let's say you are still working on it, because I am still working on it as well. So I am sticking all the color paper onto the face of the cat, and then after that I am going to stick at the back as well. Yeah. So this is how my face look like. Okay. And then after that I am just going to trim the rest so that it makes it look nicer. All right. The other side. While you are working on this, we are going to do a little bit of lucky draw. Okay. We are going to draw 4 lucky winners plus 1 that snowball from last week. Okay, because last week we only managed to draw 5 instead of 6. Yeah. So we will draw, today we are going to draw in total 5. And today's lucky draw is interesting because it's a free trial class for our art class. Yeah. So we also teach art subject, yeah, drawing and also painting and coloring, okay, for kids as well as teenager. So today's lucky draw is actually sponsored by Teacher Macy, our art teacher. All right. So she is one of the very passionate teacher that I've met so far. She is very young. She is probably in her early 20s now. I've known her since when she was still a student in college, yeah. And she learned drawing herself, drawing and painting when she was a kid. And then after that, she took art in college. And then after that, now she teaches art to kids. In fact, when she was still studying and when she was still a teenager, she actually taught kids as well during her part-time. Yeah, I've never seen any art teacher that passionate. Yeah, so we are very grateful for her that she actually sponsored 5 lucky winners. Yeah, including one from last week. Yeah, so in total we have 5 lucky winners. Yeah, to have a session with her. The session is going to be about 2-hour session, a trial class. It's about 2-hour session, and it will be arranged in terms of the timing wise. It will be arranged according to her or your time. Yeah. So for those of you who actually got the lucky draw, yeah, so we will arrange the timing according to your time slot as well as her available time. All right, so I will let you continue with your book storage, and then we are going to do the lucky draw. Okay, let's see who's the first lucky draw winner. Oh, have to spread it. Okay, okay, so we shake a little bit more. So how does it work? Yeah, thank you to the admin who actually reminded me. Okay, so for those of you who first joined us today, this is how it works. Every time when we have a post on the FB Live workshop, so there will be a link for you to pre-register. Now the link to pre-register, if let's say you pre-register with us, it is not only for us to send you the material list in advance, it also make you eligible for the lucky draw. All right, so once you pre-register with us, then your name automatically will be in our lucky draw box. All right, so that is the first step. Second step is when we draw your name. Okay, if you hear your name being called, please make sure you type into the comment section and say that you are here. Like for example, if I call out Joey, then you have to type into the comment section and say that Joey is here. All right, so that is how it works. If when we call your name and you do not respond, then the name will be forfeited, and then we will draw another name. Right, so that is how it works. Yeah, so let's see who is the first lucky winner to have a session with teacher Macy. Liao Zerlin, Mommy Natalie Lai. Liao Zerlin, Mommy Natalie Lai. Okay, so we will put it one side. So if Zerlin is here, please make sure you ask your mommy or yourself to type into the comment section and say that Zerlin is here. Okay, Liao Zerlin, first name. Second name, Jaden Lim Ze Hui. Jaden Lim Ze Hui, Mommy Yong Li Ling. Okay, Jaden Lim Ze Hui, Mommy Yong Li Ling. Okay, so this is the second name. Okay, third name. Let's pick up from the bottom. Ryder Ng, Mommy Nico Yap. Ryder Ng, Mommy Nico Yap. So this is the third name. Okay, so let's draw all 5 and then we will wait. Okay. Darren Teh. Ryder Ng is here. Okay, congratulations, Ryder. Darren Teh, Mommy Stephanie Sit. Darren Teh, Mommy Stephanie Sit. So this is the fourth name. And then the last name. Let's pick from the bottom also. Okay. Leong Zhou Hao, Mommy Hua Li Lian. Leong Zhou Hao, Mommy Hua Li Lian. So these are the 4 names left. Okay. So we will put it one side. So Zerlin Liao, Jaden Lim Ze Hui, Darren Teh, and Leong Zhuo Hao. Okay, the four of you, we will wait so that they can take their time a little bit. Okay, so next we are going to do the back of our cat. I am going to put a different color for the back part. Okay. Leong Zhuo Hao is here. Okay. Okay, so now we do the back part, and then we're going to stick it together. For those of you who are painting it, so make sure you paint all four sides, yeah? Sides, both sides, left, right, and at the same time, front, okay? Okay. So we talked about a little bit about the fun fact of cats just now. So for those of you who have cats, and for those of you who plans to have cats, yeah, so what can you do? There are many ways for you to actually celebrate this day, yeah, with a blast, okay? So for those of you who have cats, of course, you can pamper your cats, yeah. Well, when we say that pampering your cat doesn't mean that you have to spend money, right? So you can actually bake the tuna flavored cookie, okay? You can actually make a new toy for them, yeah. So for those of you who have been following our workshop, so you can think of something that you can do with all those recyclable materials and make a new toy for your cat. Or you can actually make a wall shelf, yeah, a wall shelf for them to climb. You know, cats like to climb, right? So you can actually make a wall shelf, yeah, for them to climb. Zerlin is here. Okay, good, Zerlin. Okay, so we are going to take away Zerlin's name, so at least we know. Okay, Zerlin is here. Okay, congratulations, Zerlin. Okay, so of course, on top of that, what else can you do? You can actually cuddle them, give them lots of love. For sure, right? For those of you who have cats, definitely you will give them a lot of love, right? Okay, so these are some of the things that you can actually do, especially tomorrow, because, well, tomorrow is their big day, right? So it's a holiday for them. So you can celebrate it with a blast, okay? You can even throw a virtual cat party, yeah, for your cat and their friends, or your friends with cats, right? I wonder they have other pets, they have a special day to themselves. If you know, let us know as well, yeah, so that we can actually research it up. Okay. And of course, for those of you who do not own a cat, yeah, and you have plans to own a cat, please do not buy, yeah. What you can do is you can actually contact any animal shelter and then ask them whether they have cats. I'm pretty sure they have a lot of animal shelters now. They are rather in very desperate need, yeah, to actually what do you call that? To actually have some donations as well as adoption, yeah, for the animals in their care, because of nobody can actually go over there to take care of them, right? So you can actually contact them and ask whether they have any cats that that needs to be adopted or need help. Okay, so you can actually make a donation to this animal shelter. If let's say you feel that, oh, I can't take care of the cats myself, yeah, so you can actually do that. Or you can actually if let's say you are ready for a cat at your house, at home, you can ask to adopt one, right? Of course, you can also show some love for those stray cats, because not all cats are as fortunate as those that is being taken care of at this point of time, yeah. So of course, if you have cats and you are taking good care of them, that is good, but not all cats are as fortunate. So what you can do is, if let's say you see those stray cats, you can actually try to respect them, okay? Show some love and respect, okay? Now, interesting enough, if you start to feed them, they will continue to come to your come to your house. So if you are ready to really take care of them, please, of course, you can feed them. Otherwise, then you can just show a little bit of respect to them, yeah, by not bullying them. Okay, I know some kids or some adults, when they see all those stray cats or stray dogs, right, they like to bully them. So some of them, okay. So if you come across people like that, please tell them off if can, okay, so that we take care of all the cats and dogs. And if let's say is too many of them, you can actually contact those relevant authority, yeah, from the animal shelter, and ask them to come and take care of them, or catch them and bring them back to the shelter. Okay. Okay, so I am fixing my sides now, and then after that I am going to cut off this side. Yeah. So let's cut it off first so that it looks nicer. Okay. So this is a very simple project that you can actually use those all things recyclable, and to make something that is functional. Okay. So like I always mention, when we do crafting, right, it is best if let's say we can add on a little function to it, all right, so that we know that our hard work does not go to waste. Because sometimes when our kids, when we do arts and craft, we do not know what to do with them, right? So it is good to encourage them to do something that is functional, so that you know after that you can actually keep them, all right? Oh, cats can't eat rice. This is a new information from Latria. Thank you for the information, Latria. Anyone know any fun facts about cat that you can actually share it with us, yeah? Because personally, I am more of a dog person rather than a cat person, because cats has a very interesting attitude. So that is why they are not like dogs, yeah. Dogs, they usually they will wiggle their tail, and then they are very excited to see you. But cats, they can be quite how would I say, proud of themselves sometimes, yeah. Which is it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. There's no right and wrong, right? But I like my pets to be very active and very cuddly, very friendly. At the same time, also very playful. Cats may not be as playful as we want sometimes, yeah. But I do have a lot of friends with cats. So sometimes I also hear a lot of interesting stories from them of cats and how they actually behave at home. So if you have a special knowledge or information about cats, you can actually share with us and type it into the comment section as well, so that we all of us know, right? So the back part, side part is done. Now we are going to make our tail as well as all the details for our face, okay? Now, for those of you who wants to also paint or stick the bottom part, please do so that it is harder. So this one, you can actually put another layer of cardboard as well, yeah? So this is the face. This is my back and the sides. Okay. So next, we are going to take out our template. And then after that, we will start fixing all the details, yeah? So of course, first and foremost, we need the inner ear. So the inner ear will be a tiny triangle smaller than the outer ear, okay? So I am going to put this red color, so that my cat can be rainbow color. Okay, so inner ear is done. Now for those of you who did not cut the ear out, now what you need to do is you can cut two triangles, yeah, one bigger than the other, but two pairs, yeah, I mean one pair, which means that you need to have one on each side, okay? So, and then after that, you can stick it directly onto your book organizer, okay? Stick it at the back. So this is my ear, and then after that, I am going to put on my eyes. Let's see where to put my eyes. I am going to put it lower so that it makes it look cute. The eyes, it's up to you how you want to draw it. You can have it round shape. You can have it like a smiley type of eyes, yeah. So you can have it like the normal cat's eyes, which is long and pointy, yeah. So I will just use the eyes from the e-template, thanks to our designer, okay. So my eyes are done. So next, I will put on my nose, okay. The nose, you can make a tiny triangle nose, okay. Otherwise, then you can make a heart-shaped nose like mine. So I cut a heart shape out of the red color paper, or any color that you want for your nose. So I am going to stick this on, okay, to make it look cute. Okay, so far this is the face, right? Then now I am going to put the cheek on. So let's put a little bit of blush on. Okay. So the blush, again, you can either draw, you can either cut oval shape or any shape, and then you put it underneath the eyes, okay? And then you can stick it on, make it look cute, okay? Make sure that it is, both sides are aligned. Okay, so far. Next, what we need is whiskers, okay, 3 on each side. Okay, my blush cannot stick. Let me add a little bit more glue. Okay, we add whiskers. Whiskers, again, it depends on what color you want to put. I am going to put black color. Let's see. Let's cut 6 out. Okay. Tiny whiskers. Okay, we need 6, 3 on each side, yeah? So any takers? Jaden, Lim, Ze Hui, and Darren Tay, are you here? If you are not here, we are going to forfeit your chance, yeah? This is the last call for Jaden Lim, Ze Hui, Mami Yong Li Ling, and Darren Tay, Mami Stephanie Sid. Okay, so if Jaden Lim, Ze Hui, and Darren Tay, if you are here, please type into the comment section. Otherwise, once I am done with the whiskers, I am going to draw another 2 more names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last whiskers. Okay. So Darren Tay, last call for Darren Tay, and also Jaden Lim Hui. Okay. So if you are here, please type into the comment section. Okay. 1 whiskers. 2. Now the whiskers, if let's say you want to use cardboard to cut also can, because if let's say you want it to stand out, then it will be advisable to use cardboard because it is harder, right? Otherwise, if let's say you use paper like me, then it is a little bit more flimsy. Then it's like it will always like, if you so happen to bend it, then it will just make marks, yeah. Okay, so one side is done. So we are going to the other side now. Okay. Cats don't take vegetable. Wow. Latria, do you have a cat at home? You sure know about a lot of cats, yeah? You sure know a lot about cats, yeah? So I'm pretty sure that you have a cat or you love cats, yeah? That's good. So for Latria, we are going to send you something, yeah? We are going to send you a handmade cat. So we are, oh, 2 cats some more. We are going to send you a cat, a handmade cat. So I will be in touch with your mommy in a while so that we can send you the cat for your participation, and also a lot of information coming from you, okay? All right, so this is the front of my face, yeah, the cat's face. And then next we have to draw the mouth, okay? So the mouth, again, you can make it cute, okay? A smiley mouth like this. Let me see, like this, okay? Otherwise, you can actually do a very simple one, okay? So this one, you can actually just use a marker, black marker, and then, wow. Latria's cat has their own FB account, yeah? What is the account again? Azuki and Miruku's FB page, yeah? So maybe admin can actually type in and repeat so that at least, yeah, if let's say you want to check them out or like their page, you can do so. Okay, so front side is done. Now let's move on to the tail, the last part. So the tail, it depends on you how you want to place it, okay? I am going to cut it onto the cardboard again so that my tail is strong. Let's see whether I have enough cardboard. Yeah. Okay, let's just stick this on first. Then after that, we are going to cut it straight away. Now, if let's say you have the template, what you need to do is you just stick on, and then after that, you cut. Okay. Now, I wonder why black cats are always related to, you know, superstition. Usually, if let's say you see a black cat, they will say that, oh, you know, uh, they bring bad luck. I wonder why. If anyone knows, you can also share with us, yeah, so that we can also get some insight or information. It could be, from what I understand, it is actually dated way back to the old time where, you know, like I mentioned just now, it's actually, they are deemed as superstition, yeah. So that was the reason why. But is there any other reason why black cats are always associated with bad luck? Okay, so my cat tail is done. Okay, cat tail is done. So what you do is you just, it depends on where you want to stick it on. Okay, you can just stick it on like this. I am going to make a different color for my tail. So I am going to cut the color. Let me see what color do I don't have. Green, dark green. Okay, let's see whether I have dark green. Okay, not big enough. All right, so let's take this dark green, and then I am going to stick this dark green onto the the tail onto the dark green paper before I cut, so it makes it easier. Okay, so now I cut. All right, so we are almost at the end of our workshop. I hope that you have almost complete your book organizer. If not, don't worry. If you need to watch this video again, you can always play it again, yeah, from our Facebook page, right? And once you're done, please share with us your creation. We want to see all the hard work that you make, yeah, in celebration of International Cats Day. So please share what you did. And I know some of you are shy to put it up onto your Facebook page. It's fine. You can straight away send your photo to us via our WhatsApp. Yeah, you can actually find our WhatsApp. If let's say you have pre-registered with us, then definitely you will have it. So for those of you who have been receiving our WhatsApp, please make sure you save our numbers, yeah, into your contact list, because usually what we do is we blast out the information of the workshop, yeah, onto the chat group, right, broadcast list, yeah. So that is why it is important if let's say you save our contact number. Otherwise, then the message will not go through because we are not in your contact list. Okay, so this is how we are going to stick it from the inside. So this one I will use hot glue gun because I want it to be sturdy. Otherwise, you can use Yoo-hoo glue. It's the same. It's just that it will take slightly longer time to stick. Okay, then just stick it on. If you want a longer tail, it's up to you too. Okay, and then after that, you can start to decorate it. Yeah, so for those of you who have decorative stickers, bling blings, ribbons, you can start to decorate it. You can put ribbon here, flowers here, anywhere you want. Okay, once you are done with it, you can actually put books in it or anything that you want. For those of you who use a smaller cereal box, because some of you have actually those school pack one, right? You can actually make those, but instead of putting books, you can actually put your stationeries as well. Yeah, so there are many ways to make it. As long as you have the idea and the concept of what you want to make, then you can actually make it. All right, so this is our book organizer. It's done. Next thing is for you to decorate. All right, so Darren Tay and Jaden is not here, so we are going to call two more names. Yeah, let's see who will be the lucky winner. Okay, so first one is Heidi Pang. Heidi Pang, Mami Chua Bigate. Heidi Pang, Mami Chua Bigate. So that is the first name. Second name, Let's see. Annabelle Ong. Mommy Arlene Low. Annabelle Ong, Mommy Arlene Low. Okay, so the next name, the two names that we called. Who? Heidi Pang is here, okay. Annabelle Ong, Mommy Arlene Low. Okay. So that is the names that we have called. Annabelle Ong, if you are here, please ask Mommy to type into the comment section. All right. So are you done with your cat book organizer? If yes, please post it up so that we can see. Yeah, share it with us. All right. Is Annabelle Ong here? Heidi, okay. So let's see whether we still have time. Yeah, we take another one name. Okay. So let's call another name. Yeah. So let's call another name. So this will be the last name that we call, yeah. If this person is not here, then we are going to snowball it to next week, okay? So Jaden Call, Mommy Mandy Chang. Jaden Call, Mommy Mandy Chang. Jaden, if you are here, please ask Mommy to help you to type into the comment section and say that Jaden is here, okay? Jaden Call, Mommy Mandy Chang. We are going to keep this for the next project. All right. So Jaden, call. If you are here, please type into the comment section. So for the rest of you who have done it, so please share with us. Jaden Call is here. Okay, congratulations, Jaden. All right, so we have all 5 lucky winners. We will be in touch with you in a while to share with you how you can actually redeem the free trial class, art class, yeah, with teacher Macy. This trial class will be conducted for 2 hours, yeah. There are a few materials that you need to get it ready as for drawing as well as coloring, all right? So for those of you who have joined us today, thank you very much. If you do not win the lucky draw, don't worry. Continue to join our weekly workshop because every week we will have the lucky draw session, okay? If you have friends that you would like to share, yeah, in terms of our weekly workshop, please do so and share it with them so that more kids can actually benefit from this. Because kids nowadays it's quite pity them lah. Because you know, they are stuck at home. Even us as adult, right? When we stuck at home, we do not know what to do. At least sometimes we still can go out for grocery shopping or you know something like that. But kids, they are not allowed to go anywhere and they are stuck at home for more than 2-3 months. Yeah, yeah. So let them join, have a little bit of fun. At the same time, make them do something rather than spend all the time on devices. Yeah, of course now even if let's say they watch our FB live, it is also on device, but at least they do something that is more productive in that sense. All right, so please share the news around your friends or your family. If you have not liked our page or follow our page, please do so that you can continue to receive information from us as well. All right, so I see you next week for another exciting workshop. Please stay tuned, yeah, for our posts. Have a nice day and also a good weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.